Hello Flosstube, this is Veronica with Night Stitch and I'm here for a Flosstube update. It's Thursday, June 12th, 2025 and it's Flosstube Thursday. So I'm going to show you what I worked on. The first thing I worked on was K is for night. This was the new start I pulled last week. I'm doing it on Do You See What I See by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And I started it today. And I just I started in the top left and I just went down because I was kind of a little scatterbrained today. I had some other things I was trying to do and then I kept getting distracted. And I knew I had to film this today. So I did some stitching with my morning coffee and I have 59 stitches in here because I was so distracted that I didn't even put the stitch count in the computer yet. So I did calculate it, like how much it is supposed to have when it's done and all of that. And I did calculate the size too because I started it, so I had to figure out how big it was so that I knew where to start it on here. So it's 42 high by 42 wide and it has 1,764 stitches total, and I put in 59 stitches today. So that means it's at 3.34% done. There's 1,705 stitches left. And I started this today because I looked at it and I was like, oh, it's really small. So it could be another one of those that I get done when I feel like I want to finish something. This could be one of the things because everything else I did is really big. So there's that. This hoop is from Michaels and it's their Loops and Threads brand. I don't know if they still have it. I heard somebody say they don't anymore, but I'm not sure because I bought a set of these a while ago and I haven't needed anymore. So I'm satisfied with what I have. So if they don't sell them anymore, then I guess well, I don't know. So I noticed the K's for Night pattern was using a lot of silks for one option of the called for colors. I'm using DMC for, like, they have a DMC equivalent as well. And I also decided to use Classic Colorworks lettuce leaf for the green that I didn't have, like DMC. One of the DMC colors I didn't have, and so I decided to use this because it was similar. Alright, I kind of wanted to put 100 stitches in that today, but then with all my distractions, I didn't get to that, so maybe I might do that after the editing and all of this stuff today. Okay, this is Christmas in London by Mirabilia. I am using Starburst by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And I had a goal on this last time to get it to 3%. And last time I was at 2.93%. And when I worked on it this time for one day, I got to 3.15%. So then I added another goal to finish her arms, her back, and her face. And I finished that. So then I set another goal to finish her hair, which I do not have done yet. So this is what I have now. You can see I have her on there now instead of just her dress. So I worked on this for 5 days. I put in 681 stitches. So now it has 2,594 stitches in it. It's at 3.97%. And it has 62,746 stitches left. I really like how this turned out. I was doing her arm 1/1, but I noticed that this fabric is exactly the same color as her arm, right where her arm was, and so 1/1 was like really obnoxious to stitch on, so I took it out and I just did 2/2. And you would think, with how colorful this fabric is, that I wouldn't have any problems with that, but I did. So I just fixed it by doing it 2/2 instead. Because I was trying to do 1/1 and like really concentrating and stuff, and I was like, this is not fun. So I frogged it and did it 2/2, and then it became fun. So I fixed my problem. Alright, this is the temperature chart. This is Toothless and Light Fury. This is by Cross Stitch Knitta on Etsy. I'm using Color and Cotton 32 count Jobelin, and it's called Moonstone. And I'm doing this 2/2 full cross. And I can't see, so hopefully I'm in frame. Let me fold this so I can actually see a little bit. So this is 248 high by 275 wide. It has 68,200 stitches total. And the last goal that I had on here was to put 1,000 stitches in it. And that's before I started doing the temperature thing. So the temperature thing is the goal. So on June 5th, it was 67 degrees, so I got 150 stitches. June 6th, it was 78 degrees, so I got 100 stitches. June 7th, it was 63 degrees, so I got 150 stitches. June 8th, it was 55 degrees, and it got 150 stitches. June 9th, it was 61 degrees, so it got 150 stitches. June 10th, it was 79, so it got 150 stitches. And June 11th, it was 81, so it got 150 stitches. So I worked on it for 5 days. Because I combined a few days. I think I combined like I did the thing where I wrote down the temperature, and then like I had to catch up with it because I wanted to, not because I felt bad about it or anything. So it ended up only being 5 days, even though I got all 7 days of the temperature done. So but then it also happened that I put 1,000 stitches in, so the goal that I had before was met, so that's cool. So now it has 3,377 stitches in it. It's at 4.95%, and it has 64,823 stitches left. And I worked up here, this whole section here. I just came over and started going this way. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about the Monopoly pieces that I worked on this past week. First thing I worked on was 'Tis the Season, which is out of the Just Cross Stitch Christmas edition. This is the pattern. I'm using Peach of My Heart by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And I'm doing this 2/2. And my goal for the week was to put 100 stitches in, which I did. I put the heart and this red here. And I changed the heart to blue because it was yellow and I don't like red and yellow together, so I changed it to blue. So this is 90 high by 75 wide. It has 6,750 stitches total. I put in 100 stitches. It has 449 stitches in it right now. It's at 6.65% and it has 6,301 stitches left. This next one's also out of this magazine. It's called Hello Snow, and it's that one there. I'm using Garden of Dream by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And I'm doing this 2/2 full cross. There's some quarter stitches in this as well. And I have this. So it's 63 high by 63 wide. It has 3,969 stitches total. I put in 50 stitches, and so now it has 250 stitches, and it's at 6.30%, and it has 3,719 stitches left. And I worked the yellow in the scarf. And I probably finished off one of the other random threads I had from last time. Because when I work on these patterns that don't have that many stitches for the goal, I try to like clean up the previous thread and then add another thread. Okay, so I worked on these black work projects again out of this Cross Stitch Crazy magazine, and I'll show you both of them at the same time because that'll make my life easier. So this one is Black Work Kite. And that's what I have now. It's 78 high by 31 wide. It has 2,418 stitches total. I put in 50 stitches. So now it has 255 stitches in it. It's at 10.55% and it has 2,163 stitches left. And this one is a little easier than the Black Work Hot Air Balloons pattern. And I'm pretty sure it's because the kite has more full crosses scattered every few blocks, and the hot air balloons is more of the black work and less of like full crosses. So like all of this kind of stuff and then all of this. But I think I'm getting the hang of it as far as reading the pattern and not getting like lost. So this is 78 high by 31 wide. It has 2,418 stitches total. I put in 100 stitches, so it has 642 stitches in it. Sorry, I had to sneeze. It has 26.55% done and it has 2,047 stitches left. This one is out of the World of Cross Stitching. That's the car. And I'm using Naiad by Under the Sea Fabrics. It's 32 count Lugana. And I put my computer screen up here on my TV, so that's why I'm looking over. It's upside down. So I added black here, and then I did some of the, like I just kept filling in more of the blue. So it's 40 high by 50 wide. It has 2,000 stitches in it. I put in 150 stitches. But I put in 50 since you last saw it. And so it has 407 stitches in it now. It's at 20.35% and it has 1,593 stitches left. Alright, let's update my saving shopping board because those are all the whips I worked on. So, oh, I didn't do the thing I did normally where I would write like that, where I put the pattern and the number of stitches, so that's what we're gonna subtract because it's gonna be some easy math this time. $2,600, so that's 26 skeins left. And I realized last time I did the math wrong on this board, so I corrected it. Because I think I had said 5,500, but it's 5,550. So now we're down to 4,550. And this is the big paper one here. So, Toothless and Light Fury. And 4,550 stitches for the total. Okay, now I'm gonna insert the Monopoly clip here. We are gonna play Monopoly for this week of Flosstube. First up is Captain America. He got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. So free parking. Okay, we'll have Obi-Wan go next. He got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He landed on Dantooine. Okay, we have Buzz Lightyear's next. He rolled 8. 1. So he passed go. So I'm going to do a project, his project that has go on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he got a card again. Hang on. So he got a Sith card. The Sith card is to go. Okay, so he's back at go. Okay. Batman is next. And he got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He got a Jedi card. It says, serve as a decoy for the Queen of Naboo. Collect 100. So I'll do 100 stitches on his card. Alright, so that is Monopoly for this week. So, you saw the Monopoly clip just now. Three of the things are things I just showed you. So, 'Tis the Season, Hello Snow on Blackrock Kite. I've already shown you that. So I'll show you Buzz's project. He landed on Go, or he passed Go, so that makes that spot the specials project gets worked on, which is this new one. So this is just Cross Stitch Christmas 2024 edition, and I get to start Jingle Bells by Pickle Barrel Designs. This is really cool. I like it. So that is going to get worked on twice because he passed Go, so that made that project come up, and then he got a card, which is the Blackwork Kite, and then the card told him to advance to Go, so Jingle Bells is gonna get 100 stitches. I'm doing this on Queen Crepe Myrtle by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And I have it marked off in the middle for where I'm gonna, no I don't. I marked everything off apparently with pins except for this one, so I'm gonna have to do that, but this is the fabric. And then Blackwork Kite will get 50 stitches. And 'Tis the Season and Hello Snow are also gonna get 50 stitches each. This next one is gonna be Medieval Sampler, which is something I did not work on last week, so I'll show you what I have on it. This is when Batman draws a card, I work on this project. So this is Aloe from the Other Side by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And the Medieval Sampler is a thing I charted off some designs that Fiona Baker created. So I just made them all into one. I keep wanting to sneeze, and so I know it's gonna happen right in the middle of when I'm talking, which is why, like, if you see me make a weird face and then it jumps to the next thing where I'm talking, it's because in between I sneezed. Okay, this is driving me crazy, but I'm gonna try to get through this video without dying. So, and it's allergies too. It's stupid seasonal allergies, and I've taken an allergy medicine like just 5 minutes ago because sometimes I forget to take it like in the morning or whatever, so then it takes like half an hour to start working, and so it's probably going to start working after I'm done filming. Anyway, now I'm annoyed. So here's Medieval Sampler, and I put in 100 and some stitches last time. I don't know why I'm telling you that, because I never really tell you that when I show you where I'm at for certain things for the next week, but so be it, there you are. And this is going to get 50 more stitches this week. So, okay, now I'm going to get my cocktail shaker, and we're gonna pull one whip, one full coverage, and one new start. The whip of the week. Hey, that's a new term. The whip of the week is, at least until I go back to trying to do more than one whip. Whip of the week is CSI again. That thing might get done. I mean, not this week, but like it's, I think I only have like 3 little people left, so All right, I'm gonna change this to full coverage and then I'll come back. Oh, museum shelf. This one hasn't been pulled yet. That's exciting. I really like that project. Okay. I'm going to put new starts in here and then I'll come back. Pop Fizz Clink. Okay, I'm gonna go get those projects and I'll come back and show you. Alright, this is CSI. This is by Clouds Factory. I'm doing it on Waiting for You by Fiberlicious. It's 28 count Opal Lugana. And I'm almost done. There's one more person over here, two more people on this side, and then the words at the top. So it may be, I might be able to get this done if I work on it every day this week. We'll see. We'll see what I decide. I changed my mind a lot, so who knows. Alright, this is the temperature chart for this week. This is Museum Shelf. This is by Amy Stewart, and it's on Heaven and Earth Designs. And I think this is Stormy Night Lugana. It's 25 count. And I don't know which way is up. I think it's this way. And I can't see you. So I'm excited that this one got pulled because my temperature stitching has been giving me a lot of progress on my full coverages. So I really like this one, so I'm excited to get stitches into this thing. Get some more progress on it because I don't like my full coverages languishing as they do. Okay, and Pop Fizz Clink is a free pattern from Daily Cross Stitch, or at least I got it when it was free, because they send you one pattern in your email if you sign up for their list, and you can go to their site and look at it and see if you want it, and then the next day it may or may not. Well, the next day it's not free anymore just because they cycle them, so I should just say it's off dailycrossstitch.com. So anyway, yeah, that's what that pattern is. So if I wanted to start something, that's what I'll start. Yeah, I gotta work on Whip Go because I haven't touched any of that yet, and I really should. I also need to start my Christmas Advent things for this month because I got caught up last month, and well, I stayed caught up last month because I was caught up in April, so I don't want to fall behind again, so I need to do that. I didn't start my model stitch because I don't know why, but I should probably do that too. So yeah, anyway, thank you everybody for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.